welcome to class. Today's class is entitled A Few of My Favourite Things, and this is honestly just because I think the sun salutation and my various riffs off of a sun salutation are my favourite things when it comes to yoga practice. Obviously it depends on the day, and I'm sure if you've been with me a while you'll know that I say this loads, but today this is my favourite thing. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start down low on the mat, and then we're going to gradually work our way up to standing, and then we're going to have a little stand and a think and a breathe. And the idea being that this is the perfect little sequence to get you up from the floor or from a low mood and up to standing, and then set you off on your way for the day ahead. There is already bubbling in my mind a sister practice to this, where we will start standing and wind our way down to the mat. So kind of like that evening, so when you want to shake off the day. But bear with me on that one, because we're focusing on this one for today. Single point of focus. Okay, you won't need any props to today, but because we are going to make our way up to standing, just make sure you've got enough space around you to wave your arms around and be upright. I will meet you, we're going to start sitting today, actually set a little intention, so I'll meet you sitting somewhere comfortably in just a minute. Okay, so wherever you are right now, just sitting comfortably. Maybe you're doing this first thing in the morning, you're still in bed, that's fine. Swing your legs around, pop your feet on the floor. Hands are going to come to the knees, and then you're going to find a little bit of length through the front of the body. Relax the shoulders, soften the focus or close the eyes, and take 3 big deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And the intention with these is that you notice how they feel. It allows you to drop into exactly where you are right now and how you're feeling right now. So your brain can stop focusing on everything else that you have to do for the rest of the day, and it can think about just the here and now. If you want to, you can use this opportunity to set a little intention or a thought or a feeling for the rest of the day ahead. You don't have to though, you can just focus on the breathing, focus on what feels good. I quite like sometimes to order my thoughts about what's coming, prepare myself for the day ahead, and think about, that intention, that feeling that I want to take with me for the day. I'm going to take 2 more breaths here. And then ever so gently, blinking the eyes open, we're going to come straight over to all fours. So either slithering yourself off the bed or sliding your bolsters or pillows away. Gently make your way to all fours. Now I want to start with just a little bit of cat-cow. Start small. Drop the belly, round the spine. Gently, gently. Easing your attention into the back of the body. Feel the shoulders. And as you breathe in, maybe noticing the front of the body, the hips, the abs, the chest. One more. And then I want you to start to think about rocking a little bit more. So as you breathe out, maybe rocking forwards, breathe in, pushing back. So you're bringing this kind of circular motion. But rather than that round and round hula hoop action, this is more of a forwards and backwards. And then you can work it around in the opposite direction. Dipping as though you're dipping under a bar on that inhale. Rocking all the way back, almost as though you were pushing the hips back to the heels. Wonderful. Coming back to neutral. Slowly sweeping right leg up towards the top of the mat. Take a hand either side, or you can have them both on the inside. The choice is yours. But we're going to take that gentle rocking backwards and forwards. Maybe have a little wiggle around at the top of the lunge. Same thing at the back of that hamstring stretch. Just your full awareness into the joints, the muscles, how everything feels. Noticing those little crunches and cracks and clicks. I'm never sure whether the mic picks them up or not, but my knees are always particularly crunchy when we do this. Okay, take it forwards into that lunge. Left hand, so it's opposite hand to foot, stays down on the mat. As you breathe in, stretch that right arm up as far as you can. As you breathe out, I want you to think about reaching it out behind you. Inhaling all the way back up. Exhale, bring it back down to the mat. Take the right foot back. We're going to do the same thing with the left leg. So left foot comes all the way forwards. And again, just starting with that rocking backwards and forwards, nice and gently easing into the hip, the ankle, the knee, the hamstring, the whole of the lower body. And maybe taking those little sways at the top and the bottom, or the top and the back. I don't know. You know what I mean. And then coming forward into that lunge, right hand, so again, opposite hand to foot stays on the mat. Breathing in, left arm comes all the way up, and then reach out behind you. Inhale back up, exhale down. Take the left leg back. We're going to tuck up into a forward bend. So tuck the toes, walk the hands back, rock back onto the feet into this kind of little squat position, and then slowly lower the heels as you lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Let the head dangle. Excuse me. Keep a nice soft bend in the knees so we're not overstretching those hamstrings. First thing, inhale up to halfway. Nice, straight back, lengthening out to the crown of the head. Exhale, soften the knees, fold it back down. And again, inhale. This time as you breathe out, tuck the tailbone, excuse me, rounding all the way up to standing. Have a little shake out. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, or if you're a bit of a rebel, you just turn around. Working backwards on the mat. My brain's not ready for that yet this morning. Okay, standing up nice and tall then. So feet hip width apart, knees are soft. Think about dropping all of those posture points into place. So ankles, knees, hips, spine is nice and long, shoulders are relaxed and away from the ears, arms are resting down by your side. And we're going to add a little twist and a side bend in. So I'm going to turn and face you here. Breathing in, take the arms up above the head, grab a hold of the left wrist, exhale, bend over to the right, really lean into the side of the waist. Inhale up, swap sides, exhale over. Breathing in this time, interlace the fingers, push the palms towards the ceiling, lean it over. So just a slight different variation through the wrists and the hands, and then to the left. Inhale up, you're going to take that twist all the way around to the right. Wrap the right hand behind the back if it's comfortable. Left arm can relax where it is. And then you're thinking about that stretch over the front of the shoulder, maybe even turning the gaze round. Inhale, arms right the way back up to the top. Take the twist around to the left. Again, left hand tucks behind you, taking the gaze out so you've got that nice stretch over the shoulder, out through the chest. Okay, I'm going to move back up to the top of the mat. Breathing in, arms all the way up. Soften the knees, exhale, fold all the way down. Dangle, dangle, dangle. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. We're going to step both feet back. Now we are going to take just the briefest of pauses into downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Lift the hips, drop the head all the way back. And then come down to all fours. Inhale, drop the belly, exhale around the spine. Tuck the toes again, press up and back, forward bend. Coming up to halfway. Exhale, round, come all the way up. Back up to the top of the mat. We're going to do exactly the same thing again. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, softly bend the knees, fold it down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, step both feet back. Again, coming into downward facing dog. So knees are nice and soft. Send the hips high. Think about pressing the heels back, pressing the chest back, making the spine nice and long. Dangle the head. Lower down to all fours. Inhale, dip the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Excuse me. Tuck the toes. Push it up and back. Inhale halfway. Exhale all the way up. Step it up to the top. We're going to do it once more through. Feel the energy levels rising ever so slightly. Inhale, lift, soften the knees. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Pause. Pedal out the legs if you need to. Have a little sway from side to side. Drop it down to the knees. 2 more rounds here. Inhale, dip the belly. Exhale, round the spine. That back feeling nice and loose, nice and warm now. Tuck the toes. Forward bend. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. All the way up to standing. This time, let the arms drop gently down to your side. Adjust the feet if you need to. Soften and pause here. We're going to wrap up with just around about 5 breaths here. You can let that smile just work its way onto your face at the end of practice. You can let the arms rest at your side or maybe bring them onto your belly. Think about how much better you feel for having just got that 10 minutes of full movement in. Maybe comparing that snapshot of yourself at the start to where you are now. And perhaps how you'd like to take this energy, this kind of smile, that feel good at the end of your practice, how you'd like to take that through your day. Knowing that you're fully capable of whatever it is that you want to achieve today. Okay, either staying here for a little longer if you have the time, or breathing in, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bring them back down. And we are all done for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again soon.